Hello, this is G. Ramesh Kalyan, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Assistant Professor. The course name is 19 CSO 303, Web Designing. The topic is XML syntax rules. So in previous videos we saw what is an XML is. So XML is an extensible markup language. This is uh, much equal or much similar to the HTML language, that is hypertext markup language, and it has more functionalities and it's quite easier as compared with HTML languages. So in previous series we saw various properties and what are the advantages of using XML, and the process in which the developers can create their own code is one of the most attractive feature in XML. So now we'll be seeing about the XML syntax rules. So generally what is a syntax is, so every process that has a syntax, that is a predefined structure. So syntax we can call as, syntax can also be called as a predefined structure, so with which a process to be defined, maybe if it is a variable or else a tag or else an attribute, so whatever it is, you should have some common syntax, that is a predefined structure. So in XML syntax rules, we have some of the common structures or common rules that has to be followed in XML. So the first one is XML prologue. So in every coding, on every line of coding, the first line is called the XML prologue. So this XML prologue mentions or defines the version of that particular um, thing, coding particular version XML, that is the version of the XML, and gives the encoding type. So in the example we could see question mark like XML version 1.0, so which mentions the XML version is 1.0, and encoding is this the particular encoding that is being used in the process of encoding. So this is defined as UTF-8. So this type of encoding process used in it. So this XML prologue is optional. So if it exists, it must come first in the document. So even though it is an optional one, so most of the documents of or in many codings this been added as the first line, so it should be added only in the first line so that the browser could understand the particular version of the XML. So second one is all XML elements must have a closing tag. So irrespective of what the tag is, if a tag is being opened, it should be compulsorily closed. For example, in this paragraph tag is open, so we are mentioning the particular data into it, and finally the tag is being closed, that is /p. So in XML it is illegal to omit the closing tag. All the elements must have a closing tag. So without closing tag, the particular coding will not be seen, or will not, the coding will not run without the closing tag. Second one, that is next one, that is the third one, is XML tags are case sensitive. So case sensitive is the uppercase and lowercase. So XML tags are case sensitive, that is in the opening tag, if you so the tag letter with caps L and the tag letter with small l, it itself differs a lot. So there's a lot of difference between this. So if you are having the capital letter as an attribute and we are having um, attribute value called 1 2 3 or something, some string values, and in the closing and the other tag, other letter tag, we are having the other one with some other value. So it tremendously differs both the tags. So the opening and closing tags must be written in the same case, that is either in the lower case or in the uppercase. Then so this is entity references, so some of the case special, so it has some of the special meaning in XML, so that the less than symbol or the greater than symbol can be mentioned with ampersand one. That is, for example, if it is a greater one, we can mention it as ampersand GT, and if it is a less than one, we can mention it as ampersand LT. So GT is greater than symbol and LT is the less than symbol. So for an example, and message salary is ampersand LT 1000, which means salary is less than 1000. So this is a table. So ampersand LT is less than, so it refers to less than, GT is greater than, ampersand, AMP is ampersand, oppose, and so this is, so next one is valid XML documents. In this, the document is well formed and it is conforms to rules of DTD. Thank you.